Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings. I clicked 1 second too late on the thing. Okay, it's all good. We're here. We're here. That's what counts. We actually showed up for our own stream. You know, at the end of the day, sometimes that's a little bit rougher than what it seems. So welcome Andrew and Renee and Twin Linus. Welcome. What's going on? Sort of a little bit of a casual Saturday night. Feeling all right. We had a busy day today, that is for sure. But for now, let's go to the stream. By the way, we're borrowing the Moon Baby Tarot from the beautiful, wonderful, amazing Christina has loaned us this deck. So it's going to be interesting. We'll use it on the stream today. So here's what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I like it. I think it's interesting. Kind of cool. The colors are a little muted, but I still kind of like it. I like it. A little bit of the Moon Baby action as it goes. It comes with this very bright cloth too. So we'll do some readings of the Moon Baby Tarot. And then we'll use the bright cloth that it comes with. I think it's going to be kind of fun. It's going to be interesting and fun. Entertainment purposes only. Renoa, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right. Kind of starting slow tonight. There we go. All right. Does anybody have any questions? It is a tarot show. It's a tarot show. We'll do some readings. We'll see what's new on the Kickstarter. So we do have Madame Clara's Mid-Centurion Tarot deck. We got Blissful Dolphin Tarot, Black Silk Tarot. I think we got a lot of interesting stuff going on with that. So it looks pretty cool overall. Moon Baby, created by Brant. Looks awesome. It does. Who created this? Created by Brant Palazzo? Yeah, Brant Palazzo. 2021, first edition. Salem approves. Salem likes it. Christina likes it. Everybody likes it. That's the Moon Baby Tarot. You got to use it. I mean, we can shuffle it up, get some readings going on over here. Is that a tie-dyed cloth to match the cards? It is. Now, I mean, it is one of those decks where I thought it was going to be a little more vibrant than it was. I mean, with the name Moon Baby and everything. And especially, so my first impression was that we had a tie-dyed cloth. I thought that's kind of cool. And then I'm thinking the colors on this are just going to be outstanding and vibrant. It's really going to explode. It's going to jump off of the paper and it's going to be absolutely amazing. And it was kind of muted. I mean, it's still good. It's still nice. Salem still approves of it, but it is, you know, it is kind of muted. A little on the muted side, but I do like how they did the text and how they sort of did the text area and stuff like that. I think they did a fantastic job on that. A friend of a friend. Well, Renee, we got to get hooked up with a deck. I'm just saying, we got to get hooked up with the deck. This is a loaner deck from Christina, so we're gonna see what kind of readings we can do with that one. See what kind of interesting things we can come up with. His name is Brandon. He's a friend of a friend. Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool indeed. Yes, Salem is over there. Salem is causing problems today. Salem had unplugged my TV yesterday, so I had to figure out. I was like, my TV doesn't work. And so I had to figure out that Salem had unplugged it somehow. She like messed with the wires and like pulled the surge protector out of the wall and stuff like that. Those surge protectors do come with a little screw that'll screw it in the wall so it doesn't come out, but I'm too lazy to set that up, right? I'm just too lazy to set that kind of stuff up. That's one of those where, you know, ain't nobody got time to do all of that stuff. Anyway, does anybody have any questions? We got 20 viewers. Somebody's got to have a question. Throw a question out there. Let's do some reads. Let's do some reads. It is Saturday night. It's time for some reading. What kind of questions does the tarot world have for me, right? The world. What kind of questions does the world have for me? Maybe we get some forecasts, some outlook, some general reads, maybe a reading for Salem, maybe a reading for Christina. I mean, you know, got to have something. We need to have something up in there. So, yeah, let's find out what is going on in the world of tarots. Andrew, thank you for being a Patreon supporter, by the way. I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that, Andrew. Hopefully you like the classes. We have a class on Monday, and we got a ton of content the before and sort of stuff like that. Haley, thank you for your question. What's going on, Haley? What is happening tonight? All right, let's see. Haley says, what month will I find my new business salon? Still no luck yet. Well, we're trying to find something, and we're just not getting it done. You know, that does happen indeed. Let's find out if that's going to be a thing. Let's see. Can we do that? Okay, we got Haley. And What month will I find new business salon? Still no luck yet. All right, might as well use the Moon Baby Tarot since we hyped that up for like 20 minutes now. Might as well use it. I put the tie-dyed cloth down, and we're just gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it reads and see what kind of accuracy we can get out of this. So it does kind of feel like a cloth that you would get at a restaurant. It does. I think Christina mentioned that too. A little cloth that you get in a restaurant. Zimmy Jim wants to know, the lady at the front desk, what does she think about me? Does she like me? Does she like me? Can we get a little front desk action going in the meantime? One of those. One of those, so maybe. All right, Haley, what new month will I find the new business salon? 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. It's kind of nice. It's a nice little thing. I mean, you are looking at a successful business, which is going to be obviously the mainstay of any reading, a good business. So what is you doing there, right? Samantha, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? The 3 of Pentacles says, yeah, we are going to find something. There is something waiting. We have a lot of potential action going. We have a lot of interesting things going. It seems like he's going to make some money too. 10 of Pentacles is always going to be a successful, a fantastic, just a booming kind of business, something where people want to come in, they want to check it out. They definitely want to find out what is going on with this particular salon as it comes in. 7 of Swords, I think you're bringing in the customers too. So I think that works. Jill, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, the 7 of Swords, sort of an interesting read on that. What month will you get it? 3, 10, 7. I really think you're looking at, I would say November-ish, or maybe late November-ish looks like the best option as it goes. Jen and Samantha, thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. So I'm going with November. I'm saying it's going to be booming. I think it's going to be successful. I think it is something that's going to come up that does work, that makes it happen. The 3 into the 10, especially as a combination, just looks fantastic. Anyway, Jill wants a general read. We'll stick with the Moon Baby for a couple of reads. Do a little Moon Baby for a couple of reads and see what is going on. Nona, welcome to the stream. What is happening over there? Good to see you. All right, let's see where we got the first dono for a little bit of a Jill General, a JG. Jill General, what is going to happen with all of that stuff? Let's find out. See how that is going to go indeed. Got 6 of Swords. Ooh, nice. A little bit of a trip. 10. We get the Hanged Man. A couple of majors sort of mixed in with this. Looking pretty good. All right, the general read. You're on a journey into finding things that you haven't found before, running into some things that you just haven't encountered before. I think you're into that mode, right? Especially around September as we sort of wind into the month, we get sort of full going, we get full steam, the train keeps going, right? It just feels like that is going to be something that we do. 6 of Swords is a journey. Temperance, sort of mixing things that didn't mix before, or sort of getting opportunities that we didn't have before. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, the 6 and the Temperance means we're journeying into something that brings about new opportunities, or at least at a minimum, sort of doors open that needed to be opened before. And I think that's kind of where you're at, Jill, is doors opening that you needed to be open. Difference of things coming in. A little bit of Hanged Man, Temperance, couple of majors in here. You're really sort of looking at that opportunity, really sort of looking at something that you need the door to open in order to walk through it, to get the opportunities that you sort of wanted in the beginning, and to get some things that are going to be mixed and balanced and things like that. 10 of Pentacles, I think some of these opportunities do create more money. They do create some financial income. We have some better finances sort of on the way. Hanged Man, different way of looking at things. Again, I think these doors lead to places that you normally would not have gone before, you normally would not have sort of encountered before as it goes. But yeah, there you go. A little bit of a general action. And again, if you just joined, Samantha, thank you for your other donation. It's the Moon Baby Tarot complete with the cloth. So this is, again, is a loaner from the beautiful Christina. And, we're gonna put it back in the box for now, and we're going to return it to where it has once came from, and put the cloth back. Go back to our cloth, the cloth that I made. Everybody loves this cloth. I'm just saying. All right, Brox will receive karma from what he did to me. Oh my, Samantha, what's going on over there? Anyway, we got the Samantha triple shot. Let's get Jen out of the way first. When will I meet my special someone? Jen wants to know. Let's use, while we have it out, tarot at the end of the rainbow, not the beginning of the rainbow. You definitely want the tarot that's going to be at the end of the rainbow, because a lot of those rainbows, you don't know where they've been. You don't know, you don't know if those rainbows are clean or anything like that. You just don't. You got to take a risk sometimes. You have to take a risk sometimes with those rainbows. And the tarot at the end of this particular rainbow, I think, actually functions, works, and makes the grade as we need it to be. Oh, a little 5. It has been a little dry out there. I think you have been searching. We have been seeking, searching, looking for someone special, looking for someone that makes the difference, that makes the grade, that gets us into where we sort of need to be, right? We just haven't had a lot of success. November, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We just have a sort of a 7 of Cups action too. I love this 7 of Cups as a general read. If you're looking for opportunities, this says you have more opportunities coming than you had before. So you have things on the horizon that are going to be a little bit better than what you had previously. Because what you had previously, I mean, look at, we've had some challenges. We've run into some things we just don't want, some people that we just can't stand, things like that. And that 7 of Cups is, yeah, there are more things, there are more opportunities on the way. You definitely have a choice. And I think a choice is going to be better than what you had previously. Now, the 4 does say it's going to be a while. So if you're looking for tomorrow, next week, it looks like it's a little bit delayed. We have a delay card next to the good old fashioned sort of the rebirth, reincarnation type of feel. It just feels like that this is something that does take time. So I think that you have someone special coming along the way. I do think it's a water sign. I think the special someone, I think you're going to end up meeting them around January, February-ish. So if you're looking for a sort of a time frame, I would say January, February-ish. It's going to be looking pretty good for that. So definitely something to look forward to with that. But sort of the tarot does recognize, November, thank you for other donation, that you've had problems. I mean, we've run into issues. We just haven't had the opportunities that we needed. I think that's going to kind of clear up a little bit as the year ends. This is one of the years that's been weird for you, right? You just had an oddball year, just an odd year, a weird year as it goes. Triple Moon Goddess, welcome to the stream. What is going on? All right, we got the Samantha triple shot. Should I move again or just stay where I'm at? Sometimes you just got to do that. That's a throwdown, by the way.
Time for a tarot throwdown. All
right, let's move again up here. Let's move again to the top left. Let's stay where you're at down here on the bottom right. I want to find out what is going on with all of that. Move again looks pretty good. Move again looks pretty good. I think moving wins the throwdown. I think we have a lot of opportunities moving. This is very, very good read. Got the Lord of Victory and Domain in the same sort of general vicinity. Domain says that when you move, I do think that the next move is gonna be a little better opportunity to have some better things waiting for you than this current move. I think the last move that you did really didn't get you where you needed to be at the end of the day, but I think what is going to be better for you is the next move. The next move looks great, right? November, thank you for your other donation. But yeah, it definitely has that feeling of the Lord of Victory and a Domain. I think you're making better decisions now. I think you understand where you need to be versus where you were. Staying where you're at does present a couple of challenges. I think some of where you're at, it almost seems like maybe it's too expensive or you have too much invested where you're at. It seems like there's not a lot of things to do and not a lot of things that you sort of want to chase where you're at. You're sort of running into a dead end where that is. Overall, I say move. I say move. That would be the throwdown move. There you go. All right. Will I find an appointment for my clients before the 20th? Renoa, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate that. Let's get a little client action. Get a little client action over here. I mean, a little client action with a dark mansion tarot. I think that's nice. I think that's nice indeed. That works for me. Will I find an appointment for my clients or an apartment for my clients? I don't know which one. Before the 20th. Let's find out. See what is happening. We all have moving questions. I mean, moving's on everybody's mind. I mean, because there's so many things going on right now with real estate, so many things going on with rentals. This is the time, the place to get a lot of stuff done with moving as it goes. All right, will we find an APT? Triple Moon Goddess, thank you for donation. I appreciate that. Let's see how that is going to go at the end of the day. Eight of Pentacles, you've been working on it. I mean, the tarot recognizes this is something that you have been chasing, you have been working on, you have been diligently doing something with it. The Moon, I think you know what they need. I think you're in that mode where you know what the clients need. You sort of understand where they are, where they're going to go, what they sort of require in order to be happy. KD, welcome to the stream. So I think the Moon really gets it done. I think you sort of very good empathy. You understand what's required here. And that's one of the big things, right? Ten of Pentacles is the happy home. It is the happy home, happy family. It's making people happy, making the clients happy. The empathy's there. You understand what they need. You're able to find that. You are diligently working on it. Overall, that's a thumbs up. I mean, come on, that's the easiest thumbs up we've ever had on the channel. That's just so easy. It's just one of those brainless things. You just click it and it just magically goes with that. Anyway, has Broxo received karma for what he did to me? What the hell's going on with Broxo over there? Did he receive some karma? Did he get a little bit of the karma from what they did? Let's find out what's up with Broxo. Three of Swords, that is looking kind of thumbs uppy there. Three of Swords, there was some heartbreak in there. We had that heartbreak. We had that thing sort of coming in, and it feels like everything didn't quite work out with this interaction. Five of Wands, a lot of conflict, a lot of pain, a lot of things happening that we just sort of, you didn't want to deal with, but we had to deal with it at the end of the day. The Five of Wands is not an easy card. Four of Cups, I mean, Broxo brought in some good stuff, but at the end of the day, Broxo just didn't make the grade. Broxo did not make the grade. So did they receive karma for that? I think a little bit of yes. I mean, the Four of Cups, this is not, they're not getting what they wanted out of it. So I think that they put a lot of effort in it. All of a sudden, it just didn't get what they wanted at the end of the day. Some conflict, some heartbreak. It feels like a lot of things didn't go well for anybody. So I think, the Four of Cups, a little bit of the thumbs up action for that Four of Cups being over there. I think Broxo is not going to be happy at the end of the day, but Broxo maybe never was happy to begin with. November's coming up with a triple shot. November, thank you again. I appreciate that. What do we got going on? Should I resign my current lease or just ditch the contract? I mean, should I sign or should I resign or should I do something else? Let's go over here. By the way, to the Tarot Tower. There we go. Go over here to the Tarot Tower. If you haven't seen the Tarot Tower, it is 80 decks of magnificence. 80 decks of magnificence over here. And that is kind of where it goes. Do a little bit of Chiro Marchetti over here with a Gilded Tarot Royale. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right, Broxo and Brian. Okay, that seems like a combo. Seems like a combo made for a TV movie, maybe. Should I resign my current lease or just end it all? Should I conclude the whole thing? Should I close it down? Should I close it down and end it all? That maybe something. The Magician, you definitely need to make a choice here. This is going to be something you do need to make a choice. You need to pull the trigger. You need to make a choice. You need to get something going with that because right now it seems to be unacceptable in a lot of different ways, right? Nine of Wands, this is something you can't really hang on to. It's something you can't hang on to. You're the wounded warrior, you're still ready to fight, but you just can't hang on to it at the end of the day. You absolutely need to resign it. I mean, I'm just saying, you need to resign it. Human Man, what is going on? How are you doing? I appreciate that. Human wants to be noticed. Hello, Human. Welcome to Be Noticed. Welcome to the stream. What is going on? Yeah, the Magician, you got to make a decision. You do just have to make a decision. It seems like a resignation. Ending doesn't seem like maybe this is the best choice. That is one of those, maybe that's not is the best choice at the end of the day. The Fool says, let's move on it. Let's get some action on it. Let's put something in there and get it moving, right? And get it moving. And that's kind of where we are at the end of the day. At least that's what it says on the tarot decks. Anyway, will I get promoted at work with my current role? That is, that's one of the important parts. That is one of the delicate parts too, because you're asking for this promotion. You're like, hey, I earned the promotion. I need some beef in this promotion. I need to get this done. Is this going to be something that happens? 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. It almost seems like they don't have the money, or they don't have the position, or they don't have sort of the capability to get that done. The promotion, maybe it's there, or maybe somebody else has it. But you're definitely in a mode of, say, getting a difficult time getting this full steam and going full steam ahead. The 2 of Wands, it just feels like this is not the place that you need for that promotion. It feels like the promotion is delayed, right? We get a little bit of the 8 of Swords. Maybe this opportunity just isn't there. It isn't open. It isn't available. And we would love it to be, but maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just one of those where they don't have what they need, or they don't have the budget, or something like that happening with that. 6 of Cups, it just says you're going to have to wait. You got to be patient. You just have to be a little bit patient on there and see if that's going to be something you can do at the end of the day. Danny, thanks for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. But it looks like it's delayed. It looks like they just can't right now, which is kind of a problem. Because, maybe it's something you've been waiting for. You know what I mean? Is it time to get the hell out of Chicago? Some days that everybody wants to move. Some days everybody wants to move. We got a bunch of move readings. People want to get out. People want to go someplace better. People want to find out what is out there. The grass is always greener in the other states. You look at something about Texas, you're like, man, no sales. No income tax for the state. You got, it's just like a free for all over there, looking pretty decent with that. Is it something that the grass is going to be greener elsewhere from Chicago? Page of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. I think so. I think it is time to move. We're going to go a little thumbs up action. Can we do thumbs up already? We did thumbs up. I think it is time. You're going to get the party. We're going to make the party happen. I think that's a possibility here. You're looking at basically an 8 of Wands. A movement card, and that's what you need. Salem understands. We need the movement card. And this particular movement card, if we move her tail, it is the 8 of Wands. It says that is going to be something that we can do. We need to get a move on. We need to get some action. We need to get it sort of thrust into maybe that other state that could be greener on the other side. Indeed. You do need to move. It's time to move. I think you've been delaying. 9 of Pentacles says there's much better work opportunities. There's better money making. I think there's some projects over there that you're interested. You got to get the hell out. You need to get the hell out. Page of Cups, though, you're tied. November, you're tied to Chicago. You got people that you know. You got friends, you got buddies, you got exes over there. You need to stay there, it feels like. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's going to be good for you. I think you need to get the hell out. It is get the hell out of there. I'm just saying, maybe it's time to just move out. Renoa knows what I'm talking about. What are Daniel's current thoughts and feelings of me given our current situation? The situation is complex. Is it one of those to where if you posted it to Facebook, it would say, this is more complex than you think it is? Have you ever had those? You posted to Facebook, you're like, this is kind of complex. Tarot of oppositions, I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for speed. Are you in the mood? Are you in the need for speed? I need the speed. Just like the Tom Cruise, what was that? Top Gun, there you go. Jennifer Spring, welcome to the stream. What is going on over there? Tarot by Sophie. It's been a minute. How you doing, Sophie? What's going on over there, Sophie? Sophie's got all the action over on that side. Sophie, speaking of grass is greener over there, Sophie's got all the good action over there on that side. Anyway, what are Darren's current thoughts and feelings? Daniel feeling all right. We had some issues. We need to get it cleaned up. Need to get a mop up on aisle 3. Let's find out how that's going to go. Page of Pentacles. the stability kind of crumbled and you need to really build that up. Jill, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. You do need to build something back up. I think a lot of things crumbled in this particular situation, and you need to sort of put a defibrillator on that thing and hope for the best at some point. Put a defibrillator on it and pray for the best, because Daniel, we got the world, we got the Queen of Pentacles, and we got the Star. Your two are stuck together. There's not going to be something where you're just going to be free from each other. The Star, we're stuck together at some point. We're in that mode of, yeah, we are connected. It just feels like this is something, buddy, that we're going to have in our life for a very long time. Even if we have the bumps, even if we have the hiccups in the relationship, I think that Star just makes the thing happen. Queen of Pentacles as well, right? We're building the stability back. Can it be built back? I don't think that's going to be a problem. Did we have a couple of hiccups along the way? Absolutely. The world being reversed says that all of the opportunities that we're really looking for, all the opportunities we're really excited about building this thing from scratch, it feels like some of those are just not available anymore. Some of those just haven't been available for a while. We definitely need to do something about that. I think we can. Page of Pentacles. Let's start over. Let's try it again. I think it is quite possible indeed. I don't think that's going to be a big problem. So I think Daniel feels the same as you, right? We need to start over. We need to put some Band-Aid on some things. We need to address the obvious issues, but I think it is possible to rebuild from scratch. I think the Star being upside, right side up, says a lot. It says a lot about any relationship. This is one of the key cards that you really kind of got to have at the end of the day. I mean, if you're really going to do any serious relationship reads, kind of need the Star, kind of just need the Star a little bit, because the Star is such a great smelling card. And you get it, you smell it, you're pretty happy. You're pretty content with it, right? All right, Triple Moon Goddess wants to know, will I ever be a bigger baller in 2 years? I mean, that's a lofty goal. 2 years is not a long time. It's just not a long time. It just feels like that, you know, all of a sudden 2 years sneaks up on you, you know? You doing paintings and stuff, and all of a sudden 2 years has passed by. Nakona knows what I'm talking about. Nakona, what is going on? Good to see you. All right, let's see. Will I be a bigger baller? You know, I think you're the big baller now. I don't think you can be any bigger than you are now, but that's just my personal opinion. You know, we'll find out. If I'm going to be a bigger baller, I'm going to use the Gregory Scott Tarot. I think Gregory Scott Tarot gets it done, you know, makes the grade, gets everything pretty excitable, gets everything excited as it goes in. So that's kind of what you need. Triple Moon Goddess, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's find out how that is going to happen at the end of the day. I think being a bigger baller needs the Five of Swords. It really does. You got a little Devil, Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, if you're going to do this, you need to do it right. And you need to do it right. And the Five of Swords is not doing it right. I think we've had some missteps along the way. I think we've changed direction a couple of times. We've had influences that maybe aren't in our best interest. We've had people that are against us sometimes. People that have a little bit of drama. People that have a little bit of, we don't want them to succeed. You need to get rid of that. Definitely. Ain't nobody got time for that. We got a Real Simple Earth Jada. It's been months. How are you doing? It is so good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. But yeah, that Devil, you got to understand, appreciate, and be in love with the Devil card, because the Devil card understands and loves you too, right? But some people just aren't on your best interest. Some people don't have their best interest in mind. Seven of Cups. Being a bigger baller involves looking at the bigger picture, and I think that's where you're at. You know, you gotta back up, look at the bigger picture. What needs to be accomplished to get this done? A lot of times you just don't know. You have to focus on that. Plan it out correctly. Get everything in the mode correctly as it goes. The Queen of Pentacles, again, you know, you're looking for the big baller. You're looking for the big baller. You're looking to be the big fireballer. The big fireballer. That is going to be you. That on screen, that is going to be Triple Moon Goddess right there. The big fireballer. In 2 years, I think it's quite possible. I think it is possible indeed. You just got to follow the lead. Follow the lead and get it going. I think you are going to be there, my friend. Just be me. I mean, you know, haters going to hate. and waiters are going to wait. So, that's what you got to understand about life. What has the Sagittarius been doing? Who's been spending time with today? He's been acting very weird and distant from me. Danny, ain't nobody got time for people being distant from you. Renee, what is going on? Good to see you. I appreciate that. All right, Kitty pressed 9 buttons all at once. Kitty, you got to get down. Kitty's pressing all the buttons on the keyboard all at once. You got to get down. Boo-boo. What is going on? Good to see you. All right, waiting for the new effects. Simple art, there's a lot of effects. Simple art, let's go through all the new effects we've had since you've been here. We got the handed money. Otherwise known as the sunflower. Sunflower gets the money. Sunflower gets a scratch-off ticket. And the vendor at the grocery store or whatever just gives her all that fat cash for all of that. We got love reading balloons. I mean, come on. We got party balloons. Come on. Look at that. Look at that. This is amazing. We got the love emoji we did before. We got the Pisces. If anybody Pisces comes in, we got a fish for them. We got floating hearts. It's coming in. Pretty nice. I mean, it's pretty nice indeed. We got an upgraded thumbs up. An upgraded thumbs up action over here. This place is hopping. This place is never boring. How many times have you seen this place where it's just like boring and dull and you hear like, oh my God, I got to go. I got to do something else in my life. This is so damn boring. But the Sagittarius, they don't seem to be boring at all. They seem to be sleeping with everybody in the neighborhood. But who have they been spending time with today? What is going to be going on with that? If I'm going to spend time with somebody, would I use the superlunaris? Would I use the superlunaris or would I not use the superlunaris? I don't know. At this point, I think it's up for grabs. I think the superlunaris, because this is the super duper lunaris, I mean, come on. It's a super duper lunaris. All right. What are they dating? What the hell are they doing over there? Let's find out. Let's get the meat of the matter. Oh my. I think they've been seeing a couple of different people. I think they have been spending time with 2 different people. Going out on a limb here, but 2 different people as it goes. We got a lot of movement, a lot of action, a lot of new communication. I think they have one in mind. They do have one particular person in mind. This is somebody they met online. Okay. Going out on a limb here. I think one person they met online, the other person they've known before. So this is kind of somebody that they've known and they've been, they've been kind of calling them and they've been kind of talking and stuff, and, kind of getting a little action in on that. So the first person they kind of met online, I think it was because of an accident. They sort of run into him. But yeah, they've been spending a little time with a person online, spending most of the time with somebody that they've known before. I think the person they've known before is a fire sign, quite frankly. Got a little bit of a fire sign as it happens. But you have that initiation of that new person they've been before, a little movement. They've been searching, they've been seeking, they've been trying to find out. And the lovers, they just matched quite well with that person from before, from the person from their past. They matched great with it. Right? This is somebody that they were pretty excited about, pretty thrilled about and whatnot. So yeah, definitely somebody that they've met before, known before. The lovers and the wheel. Now, and keep in mind, this particular person is somebody they spend a lot of time with. The Wheel of Fortune is what comes around, goes around. Not only with the person that's come around back from the past and whatnot, but it's also somebody that they've spent a substantial amount of time with. The lovers spending a lot of time together. The Wheel, that's just how it goes. But yeah, 2 different people, Sagittarius has been rocking it. Sagittarius, they're not lonely over there. We can say they're just not lonely over there. We can tell that immediately just from that read alone. You got to understand the Sagittarius has some action up there. Andrew, thank you for your donation. And Andrew, thank you for being the newest Patreon supporter. I greatly appreciate that. Moon Honey wants to know something. What does Moon Honey want to know? Let's go to my app and click Moon Honey's thing. Advice from me. I started to record videos, but lose the desire to finish halfway through. Are you an Aries? I'm just asking, are you an Aries? That does happen. That does happen. You get excited about something. You get some creativity going. You get all this inspiration, and then you start it, and then like halfway through, you're like, man, that's a big project. That's a little more beefy than what I had anticipated it was going to be. And at the end of the day, is that going to be something that I want to do all day, every day? I mean, it's one of those. And you got to make a decision at that point and figure out if that's going to be your thing. And you got a little bit of the Six of Cups action. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Man, I don't think you're just passionate enough about it. Okay, here's the problem. Let's break it down, just like MC Hammer. The tower, okay? The tower moment. You're getting this inspiration, you're getting this excitement, and then the implementation of it is not as exciting as the original idea, okay? Here's what you need to do. Let's back up. I think you need, once you get that inspiration, once you get that creativity, once you get that new idea, I think you need to start tweaking it a little bit, right? I think you need to start tweaking it a little bit. I don't think sort of as is it works. I think you need to tweak it. And what I mean by tweak it, you make it better. You make it more exciting. You make it more thrilling. You make it a little bit beefier as it goes. I think having that sort of that momentum, right, where it's sort of snowballing, it starts out cool and it gets better and it gets better and it gets better and bigger and better as it goes along. And I think that excitement just builds in that ability. But the tower says it kind of crumbling because you have this amazing initial idea and you never really added anything to it. You know what I mean? It's like having a stream and putting some hearts in it. You put some hearts into the stream. It's like having a stream and then putting a hooray. Putting a hooray in there. Now it's not just a stream. Now it's something super exciting with multiple layers that you can kind of go through and go through and go through. And you're peeling this onion. And yes, Nanny, I am still taking donations. You're peeling this onion, and the more you're seeing underneath it, the better it has become, right? Jill, thank you for your other donation. The Six of Cups, yeah, that initial idea, it's okay. It's all right, but the tower just says it crumbles in excitement. You got to build more and more. And the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, you get this match where it is the passion of the Queen of Cups, the water within water. That is what you need to sort of chase. And the King of Swords, getting the command of what you're doing, getting command of how it's going, and definitely sort of moving through that. I think it's going to give you the opportunities that you need at the end of the day to make it successful. But yeah, sort of build it up, start peeling it back and find out all the initial excitement has more to it as you dive deeper in. So that's what I just think. Jill, description of some of my current enemies. That sounds kind of grim. Jill, that sounds kind of grim. Jill, that's a little grim. What's a description of enemies? Okay. I mean, sure. Why not? If I was going to be an enemy, maybe I'd be a Poe. I don't know. But could the Poe, is the Poe this kind of deck? Is the Poe one of those decks where you can do that? Is that going to be a thing? Jill, I'm asking you. I mean, me and you, let's talk. Can we do that with a Poe? Could be. Description of some of my enemies. I think your main person is the enemy. Is somebody that could be really close to you. Nanny, thank you for your donation. Is somebody that's closer than you think. Is somebody, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer. I think it is. Little Six of Cups action. I got that, I got that little combination there, but it feels like there's not somebody that, I may want to spend a lot of time with, but they sure are around a lot. Somebody that's close by. Knight of Pentacles. I think it's somebody that may have a cat and a dog both, right? Cats and dogs living together. Ghostbusters warned us about this, okay? Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that has too much pride in what they do. They talk about themselves too much. A little bit on the narcissistic side. A little bit on that side of, they do it this way because that's the way they've always done it, and you got to kind of stick with it. But yeah, there is that. Crystals and Pain, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. What is going on? And the Hermit. Think one other is person that spends a lot of time alone. They really don't have any friends. And it seems like all they have is enemies. This sort of negativity or a little bit of, sort of moving forward with, I really don't like this. I don't like that. At the end of the day, ain't nobody got time for people like that. If they're antisocial, if they spend a little too much time on that, you got to watch out. You got to watch out. You got to watch out for some of that. You know what I'm saying? Andrew knows what I'm talking about. Andrew, am I on the right track creatively? That is the tricky question, because a lot of times we think we are. I mean, we think we got it rolling, we got it rocking, everything seems to be okay, and then you get the heaven and earth tarot, and then now you're like thrilled, now you're excited, now you're like, I want to throw down right freaking now. I mean, I'm done. I want to throw down immediately. This is something I just have to have in my life is a freaking tarot throwdown. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Am I on the right track creatively? Let's find out what is happening creatively as that goes. Material success says, yeah, I think you are having a level of success that you want. A lot of times, this could be notoriety. This could be your creative juices flowing and everything just comes together. A lot of times we are just creative. And what we put out is so amazing that it sort of just startles even ourselves. It is one of those exciting moments, the kind of thing. I think that's where you're at. Tina, thank you for your donation. Then you got a little bit of the Princess of Cups. That's nice. You're pursuing what you need. So you're on the right track of pursuing what you like, what you enjoy, what gives you joy, pleasure, and stuff like that. You got to be in that mode, dude. You got to be in that mode where you find pleasure in what you are pursuing. Otherwise, you're a lot of wasted time as that goes. Princess of Cups says keep that passion alive. Keep pursuing what you like, what you enjoy, even if somebody else doesn't like it, or even if somebody maybe significant other doesn't like it, you got to keep going with that. There is a creative place where you are on the right track, but you're getting really crappy ideas sometimes. I think you're able to flesh those out and understand that, yeah, this idea may not be where I want to be. This idea seems okay, but it's not at the same level as the other ideas that have came before it and sort of where I've been pursuing this entire project. Overall, the Lover says, yes, we are connected. We are connected with that Two of Cups. We're connected well with it. We have the material success. We have the love. We have the connection of the Two of Cups. So yes, you are on the right track. We're going with a thumbs up. Obviously, with the stipulations named below. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good indeed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying with all of that. We got Nanny Love coming in. How's Nate feeling about me right now? Let's see if Nate is all excited about us. Is Nate all excited about us? If I'm going to be excited about somebody, I would go with the Elemental Wisdom Tarot for sure. Crystals and paint. The building closed again. The building closed again. That's kind of stinky. That ain't no good. Nakona, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. How's Nate feeling about me? Jamie Lee, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. How's Nate feeling about me? We got a little bit of Three of Cups, Six of Wands, so Four of Wands. That's nice. That is nice. I think they have a nice feel. It feels like that they want to be back home. They want to be back home. It feels like they want to be back in a situation with you or back connected with you somehow. That's kind of where the Four of Wands steps in the door. The Four of Wands says, yeah, we are connected. This is something where we built a particular structure. We built something together. We want to keep pursuing that. Ain't nobody got time to stop that. You want to keep pursuing that. Keep chasing that. There's something passionate that they need. Can you do it now? Maybe not. Eight of Swords says maybe we can't do it right now. This could be something we just can't accomplish right now. The Six of Wands says we definitely want to do it at the end of the day. We definitely want to chase it. We definitely want to be a part of something that's going to be special and big because we have something nice before. We had something nice, something pleasurable, something that was really cool before. The Three of Cups is a celebration card. Let's connect that together. Let's make the home that we had before. Let's make something happen, right? It definitely have a nice feel about that. Six of Wands, making a home. Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, maybe not now. Maybe this is something that needs delayed. Maybe something that sort of needs to be put on the back burner from now. Tina Marie, how does this Leo think and feel about me? A lot of thinking and feeling about me right now. We have a lot of thinking and feeling. We need to find out how the thinking and feeling are going to go at the end of the day. Tina Marie understands. Charisma, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. What is going on? Let's see about the Leo. Sometimes a Leo changes their mood. Leo sort of changes their mood sometimes, maybe a little bit on the good side, other days on the bad side. The Fool says that maybe that's the case. The Leo is willing to take the risk. They're willing to jump off the cliff and figure out, what happens. I'm willing to go forth. and take that risk and find something that works, right? The Fool. I think find something that works is kind of the theme here, right? Because the Five of Swords says things may not work. We have situations, sure, that are in front of us where it just doesn't work, or it has a little challenge, or it has something that just doesn't function, and things like that. Crystal, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. If things don't function, things don't work, things don't get with that. Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. There's a lot of situations where we just can't fail, but we need to find the one that succeeds. And I think the Leo is willing to go on that path, because the Two of Coins says y'all need decisions together. Y'all need to make the decisions happen, and that's going to be the big thing. Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We already used it for the first 3 readings of the thing, including the cloth, and it was pretty good. But yeah, we have to make some decisions about that and get that going. All right, sounds pretty good. I like it. Sounds pretty good. They all loved it. All right, Nakona, will Dade, Monroe, or Broward be the best for my future? I mean, is that a quad throwdown? Is that a quad throwdown? I think so. I think we have a quad throw. We can do that. I mean, ain't nobody got time for that. We can travel that. We can do that. I think that works. All right, let's figure out how that works. Okay, Dade, Monroe, and all of that. Let me finish this. Dade, Monroe, and Broward. Which one is going to be the best one? We'll do we'll do Dade, Monroe, and then we'll do Broward down here and figure out which one is going to be the best. Is going to be the best. There you go. You want to hold Kitty? There you go. Adopt a kitty today. All right. Dade is out. Dade is out. I think you pretty much write off Dade at this point. The best one is Broward. Even with the name being kind of unusual, Nakona, let's face it, I think the best one seems to be Broward. Broward has the best sort of stability action. They're going to be the one that definitely has a better feel to them, something that you can sort of rely on, something that's going to be more stable, more predictable as that goes. I think as far as Monroe goes, I think Monroe has some good possibilities. You just got to be careful. I think Monroe has some other people going, right? Monroe has a lot of other people going, some things happening. I think this may be not the best solution. Dade is kind of completely out of there. Monroe has a lot of possibilities if you're willing to work with it and adjust to it. But the best one by far, it seems to be Broward for your future. I would go with Broward. Seems to be the absolute win in that. We got Jamie with the double shot. Kay's feelings and next actions after reading my text. What is going to happen with that? I mean, we can use my deck. You think it's time for my deck, the Waterfall Tarot?
Yes.
I think it is a time for the Waterfall Tarot, because ain't nobody got time for anything other than the Waterfall Tarot at this point, right? All right, let's find out. Kay's feelings and actions after reading my text. Jamie Lee just threw the text out there. Jamie Lee just went unbridled, unfettered, threw the text out there and tried to find the best solution as it goes. What happened with the text laid down there and got the action happening? I think the Two of Pentacles really kind of says it, right? Kays doesn't really want to make a decision right now. They're on that load of, man, I don't want to go forward. I don't want to push forward. I don't want to make a decision right now. I don't want to commit. I just don't want to commit to anything. It seems like it's still having trouble committing, moving forward, getting this done. Six of Cups. They just kind of want to be on light communication, casual communication. Let's be casual. Let's be relaxed as it goes. Priscilla, thank you for joining the stream, and thank you so much for your compliments. I greatly appreciate that. But that Six of Cups action says, yeah, that is something we can do. Just be casual about it. Approach it from a casual thing. Marie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Now, Kay is not going to do a damn thing. Kay is not going to do a damn thing about it. The Emperor is reversed. They're not going to do anything. You're going to have to step up, Jamie, and you're going to have to make a lot of things happen with this, because it seems like they have just checked out, right? Let's stay casual. That's fine. But they're not going to do a thing about it, right? Anyway, we got a new Instagram page. How will the response be? Is this going to be something that I put out the Instagram page and I'm immediately famous? I could be world famous tomorrow if I do it. Let's find out. How would the response be to the page? You got the Seven of Pentacles. You got Justice. You got the Three of Pentacles. This is something you got to keep up. This is not something that you can do once and then hope for the best. You have to keep it up. You have to sort of pursue it. You have to push through. Because I think a lot of times we do an Insta page, we don't get a lot of response. We get sort of pushed back. We're like not as excited as we should be about it. And it feels like we're just kind of wasting our time. But I think the new Insta page, if you keep up, you keep the work on, I think it will balance out justice. I think it will bring in people. People will be excited about it. People will be thrilled about sort of coming in and getting that sort of mode in. The Seven of Pentacles says it's definitely worthwhile. Even if it's reversed, we do have those doubts. I don't want to work on it and it not be good. The thing is, it is good. It does work. This is something that functions. It makes it happen. And I think that's where you want to be at the end of the day. So I think it looks good. You just have to keep steady updates. You have to keep out there. You have to put your passion into it and definitely present your best side to the world. And I think that a lot of people will be pretty excited about it. Krista wants to know, will I be able to find a new job soon? Because they closed the damn building in my old job. They shut it down again. Crystal's out looking for a job. Yo. Huh? Oh. All right. I think it's going to be all right. Kelly, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. We'll be able to find a new job soon. Crystal, I hope so. I hope we can find you a job. We can get some job action going for you. I kind of like that. The King of Wands is something you do have to sort of pursue it. Six of Cups, you will find a good match. Now, I think you're looking at a job in a different location. I think it's going to be not in the same location. It's going to be a little bit of a different location, but I think it is quite possible, yeah, to find a job. I think that works for you. It's definitely going to have to move and not move physically, but you may have to go in a different spot. It's almost like the area that you were in kind of dried up overall, but you may have to move. You may have to move to another location. You may have to move to another state. You may have to do something as far as movement goes. You've had nothing but just overall difficulty with the job, with getting everything in, getting everything completed, getting everything going. It feels like it's quite challenging indeed, right? You just kind of get that. But you definitely need to get sort of in a place where you do have more opportunities, because it seems to be running into dead ends. King of Wands, you have to take this initiative. And you have to go forth and you definitely have to chase, because it's not something that's going to come to you. Five of Swords says expect to be rejected by a couple of people. I think getting out there, putting yourself out there is kind of scary, because people are like, I don't really need this. I don't really need that. Six of Cups says you find the correct job. But again, I think it's a different location. I think it's somewhere that you didn't expect or somewhere that you haven't looked yet. Six of Cups says that door is definitely going to be open for you, and you have to sort of chase it as it goes. So I do think you're able to find a new job. It just seems to be maybe somewhere else. Maybe somewhere else, because you've had a lot of difficulty at your current location. Boo-boo, they're eventually going to close schools in Chicago. Please say yes. Oh, my. Oh, my. Entertainment purposes only for school closures. Never close a school based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. You do want, for a school closure, you want a golden wheel. I think if I'm going to close a school, we're going to get the golden wheel and close the school with the golden wheel, right? We're going to roll the golden wheel up there. We're going to put it down. We're going to hope for the best, one of those. Boo-boo knows what I'm talking about. It's one of those. All right, we're going to close the school. Queen of Swords, somebody does step in. Some higher power steps in here. They step in. They're like, we need to get this done. We need to get this action happening, right? Some higher power steps in and says, yeah, this is something we need to happen. Six of Wheels. Six of Wheels. The two sisters. Sila, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Two of Swords and the Two of Wheels. The decision must be made to close, and I think they close it. I think they close it. Entertainment purposes only, but I think they close it. We got a little bit of the Two of Swords. The separation. We got to keep things separated, right? Just like the song. We got to keep them separated. And I think it's like we need to keep them at a distance, need to keep them separated with that. And that Six of Wheels, the connection can still be made. It can be made online. The Two of Wheels, we got to make the big decision. The big decision is made. And at the end of the day, I think they shut it all down. They, at the end of the day, I think they shut it all down. They close it. They conclude it. It just happens. Marie, what is the ex's intentions when he comes tonight? Well, I can tell you that, Marie, now. Marie, it doesn't seem like it takes, I'm just saying, let's find out. Find out what the ex's intentions when they come tonight. Will they come when they come? Let's go to the tarot tower. If I'm coming tonight, I would choose this one over here. Sunshiny Day, welcome to the stream. What is going on? What is going on over there, Sunshiny Day? I hope it is a sunshiny day, I hope it is a sunshiny day indeed where you're at. That's one of those. Priscilla, have a fantastic evening. I hope you have a great one. A fantastic rest of your weekend, my friend. All right. Let's see. What are the ex's intentions when he comes over? Let's see. Let's see if he's got something on the brain, right? Nakona knows. You're welcome. All right. 8 of Cups. Hanged Monster, a little bit of the 5 of Pentacles. They don't really know what to expect. Marie, I think you're clouded in mystery over there. I think you're shrouded in mystery over there. We have the Hanged Monster. It seems that Marie and the ex, we just can't get on the same page sometimes. I can't get on the same page sometimes with Marie. Marie's got some wild ideas. Marie's got some fun things happening over there. But sometimes Marie's this, sometimes Marie's that. Sometimes I'm a little bit on the wild card side like you're talking about. That 8 of Cups, sometimes I leave disappointed. I leave disappointed. Everything didn't work out. Everything didn't go as planned. Hanged Monster, we do have a lot of differences in opinions and decisions and all sorts of things add that. But I'm the wounded warrior. I'm the 9 of Wands. I'm the wounded warrior. I can survive it. I can make it happen. And that 5 of Pentacles says, no matter what happens, I'm going to be good with it. I think they got I think they're going for gold. That happens. I think they're going for the goalie. It feels like they're going for the goalie, but they don't have a lot of expectations. I think they're going to wing it as it goes because, again, we have a disconnect sometimes with that. But, it's all right at the end of the day. Marie, it's all right at the end of the day. You got to take things as they come. You got to take things day by day as it goes. Jamie Lee, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Kelly, is Lincoln dating anyone beside me? I don't know, but Lincoln needs to stay out of the theaters. Lincoln needs to stay out of the theaters, if you know what I mean. But let's find out, Kelly, if Lincoln is dating anybody else other than you. Oh, man. 3 of Cups action. 7 of Swords action. Oh, shit. 3 of Cups action's actually there. I was joking about the 3 of Cups action, and then it comes up. So, I'm sorry. The 3 of Cups action says maybe. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands says maybe. Overall, I'm going with the thumbs up. I'm going with the thumbs up in here. Look, this says a lot. Philippa, thank you for your donation. Look at this. Kelly. Take a deep breath. Okay. 3 of Cups is a seeing other people card. It just is. I have a lot of people on the mind. I got some people, going through. I got some people going with the opportunities. 2 aces in the hole. A lot of new things. A lot of new people coming in. A lot of new action coming in. At the end of the day, I think so. I think they are dating somebody else other than you. I just think so. Those are the cards that I would look for a yes. In general, giving out bad news is not good for business. It's just not good for a tarot show, for entertainment. Ain't nobody like bad news. But when the cards all line up like that, it's hard to ignore it. It's just difficult to ignore it. But, I do think so. Look at that. We got the Dallas Pisces. What does Dallas Pisces think and feel about me? Look at this. There's the Pisces right there. They love you. Look at that. Look at the little fishy. Look at the little fishy. They love you. They want to swim around. They want to get in the wetness. It sounds kind of bad. That sounds bad too. They want to swim around. Silent. They want to swim around a little bit on that. Anyway, let's see what Dallas wants, because Dallas is a city that I live in, Dallas is a city that I live in. Sila, the Pisces, the fish. See if they want to swim around. 6 of Wands is nice. It's nice. Are you pushing them back a little bit? Are you pushing back a little bit? Are you being a little hard to get? I mean, are you being a little hard to get or anything like that? I mean, come on, let's find out. I mean, you got the 6 of Wands. They like you. They enjoy your company. It's somebody they want to hang out with and be around. Ace of Wands is just somebody that I want to start with something and move forward and all of that other stuff. Jill, yes, I did. Like about Jill, I think so. Like about a long time ago. Jill, let me know. Rewind. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. They do want to get in that adventure. They do want to start something with you. The 2 of Pentacles, too. This is something where you need to decide what you want to do with Dallas. Because I think back and forth with Dallas is not really going to be the best option. You definitely want to give Dallas a clear path forward. This is what I want to do with you. This are my goals. This is how I want to interact or how I want things to be, right? I think at the end of the day, you got to be clear with that Pisces, because otherwise they're just going to be swimming around not knowing what the status is or anything like that. But I mean, overall, it looks pretty decent. Looks decent indeed. Sunshiny day, speaking of looking decent. Speaking of looking decent, Sunshine Today, let me know if you had a question or not. I don't see one in chat. We'll move to Nakona. Will my business idea thrive in Broward? Oh, Sunshiny D asked their question. Let's get Sunshiny Day up in here. Sunshiny Day. Tell my question is, should I go get him? It's about a custody situation. Should I drive over there and pick him up? Should I go get him? Oh, let's do this. Let's do this with a Northern Animal Tarot. Northern Animal Tarot action? Come on, y'all. Get a little Northern Animal up in here. All right. Should I go get them? I mean, simple yes or no question. Let's do a lot of cards. Just a lot of cards anyway, because I like a little more robust read as it goes. That 10? Oh, that delay, that Justice, that Page of Cups. It looks like you want to wait a little. I mean, it looks like maybe not. It feels like that a lot of times, this is the first reaction. This is something I want to chase. It is something I want to do. It is something I want to get done, right? You're the Justice card. It feels like things are out of balance now and I need to do something. Sunshiny Day, you know what I'm talking about? Things are just out of balance. They're disrupted. They're a little on the weird side. You got to do something. We got to take it. We got to take advantage of this. We need to do something. We need to get it done. Justice feels we're just out of sync. We're out of justice. Things aren't lining up as they should be. What are we going to do about it at the end of the day? And I think that you're in a situation where you're not happy. You are not content. You're getting things, you're getting offers, you're getting communications, you're getting news you just don't like. You just don't like about it. And the ideal situation is happy home, happy family. And that's what you want. You want a happy home, happy family. It's really difficult to find sometimes. It's really difficult to get going. That Page of Cups, it feels like there's a lot of emotional insecurity all over the damn place. And you are the one that takes the brunt of the damage. You're the one that gets the brunt of the damage from all of this BS. Page of Cups. Why can't everybody just be straight up with me? Why can't everybody be reasonable? Why can't people be normal like we need them to be? They just aren't. A lot of injustice with that. I don't think going and getting them is a good idea. I don't think going and getting them is a good idea. But the tarot understands your frustration. It knows your frustration, knows where you're at. It knows that there's something going on over there that needs to get band-aided up, that needs to get fixed, and it just ain't getting fixed the way it needs to be. But I don't think, going and getting them is the best idea. I don't see any movement cards. I don't see any capture cards. I don't see anything there that would just sort of indicate that, yeah, let's do that. I just don't see it. But Broward, since we've chosen Broward as the place to be, will we get some business up there and get some successful things happening and get some action up there too? 7 of Arrows. Interesting. I'll take it. A little 7 of Swords sneaking in there. Jamie, thank you for your other donation. Okay, Jamie coming in with a double shot. By the way, we're ending soon. We got to get out of here eventually. King of Bows, a 2 of Arrows. We got bows, we got arrows in here. This is something that you're going to hit a bullseye on if you get the correct shot. 2 of Arrows is important. It's critical. It says a lot of your ideas, HK, thank you for your donation. A lot of your ideas are not fully fleshed out yet. They do need the tweaks that going to make them the magic that you want, to happen. King of Bow says that's going to be up to you. So yeah, you need to figure out which idea to run with. Being all over the place is not doing you any good. 7 of Arrows, I would definitely chase the business idea, but you need to be committed and you need to figure out which direction you want to go. Because don't think you can do everything, every little nuance, every little piece of it. You're going to have to isolate it, simplify it down, and then chase the simplification. I think that's going to do you a lot of good. I think the business idea will thrive, but you just got to narrow it down, hone it down to the simplest parts, and then get it done. It's a lot like painting. In painting, you got to really focus on the root message or the root idea instead of being all over the place with too many details. How does D feel after our exchange of messages? Because
everybody loves the D.
Everybody loves D. Everybody loves the D. And I mean, feeling D after an exchange, I'm just saying it could be a thing. Philippa, it could be something that just happens. It makes the grade. I mean, how do they feel? Ace of Cups, the Hermit. They feel abandoned a little bit. They feel like you're not in sync anymore. Philippa, you're just not in sync anymore. You used to be in sync, not like the band. Not like the boy band, but you used to be in sync. You used to be on the same page. You used to be on target. Now it feels like something's off. Something's a little bit off. Is that bad? I don't think so. I mean, this is an Ace of Cups moment. We can chase it. We can get it done. It's not going to be a problem. But the King of Swords, who's going to take charge? Who's going to take command? Because the messages seem to be all over the place sometimes. Sometimes it's over here. Sometimes it's over there. We need to narrow it down at some point. They feel abandoned. They feel like you're just not in sync anymore. The Hermit card, right? We need to get back in that. We need to get back on the same page. And that's going to be challenging a lot. That is going to be challenging a lot. Sunflower, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll see you later. But yeah, Philippe, I mean, that's going to be challenging a lot of the times, right? Jamie Lee's coming in here in the double shot category. Let's find out, Jamie Lee, what are you doing over there? If you ask me to cake, or say, if you ask Kay to meet for dinner, will they agree? You know, you're calling Kay, you're like, Kay, come over for dinner. You know, I got some roast or something. I don't know. I got some duck. Or, I don't know. If we ask them to come to dinner, will they agree? Will they be on target there? Devil Tower, 9 of Cups. They like the idea, but I don't think they'll come. Now, let me clarify. They like the idea. They really do that. 9 of Cups. This is something that I'm kind of excited about. I'm kind of thrilled about. I think this works. I think this is kind of cool. Do I actually want to do it, though? The Devil and the Tower together? It feels like there's some things happening that I don't want to be a part of. I don't want to deal with. I want to back up, maybe do my own thing. See how things go, right? Taking it easy, backing up, do my own things how things go. Because the Devil and the Tower combined, it's as if I take this action, there could be some consequences. There could be some consequences where I just don't want to deal with it. So I'm just going to sort of maybe not do it, right? Maybe not do it at the end of the day, because the Tower says things crumble, things come across, things maybe end. I'm just not too excited about it. They love the idea. So maybe next time, or maybe something different, right? Maybe meeting somewhere. It just feels like that maybe some other circumstances, some other feels, maybe that would be something we could do. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know. Leave versus stay.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Leave versus stay. Jamie, are you quitting already? Are you quitting? We're leaving up on the top left. We're staying on the bottom right. Leaving on the top left, staying on the bottom right. Let's find out how that's going to go. Leaving looks, staying looks better. You're in a situation where you've been thinking about leaving for a while. It's not something where it's just magical. You've been thinking about leaving for a little bit, right? You're just thinking about that. I don't think you're prepared to leave. I think you're more in a mode to stay. I think staying is going to be better financially. I think staying, you can sort of come to grips with what you have, where you have it, and how you're doing it. I think that works. Leaving has a lot of weird connotations, or a lot of weird possibility, where things just don't work out like they should. So in your imagination, you're thinking this, that. But at the end of the day, I don't think it works out like you're thinking. I think your imagination and the reality are going to be a little bit different when it comes to leaving, Jamie. So staying looks like the best option right now, at least. And the last read of the night is HK. AP's current feelings towards me. What's AP doing over there? Is AP pretty excited about me still, or are they kind of bored of me? You know, some days you kind of know. We need to know. You need to know, are they excited or are they bored of me? Because I don't know. I don't know at the end of the day. I mean, I would just say the Magician. They like it, the Six of Cups, and the Wheel. This is a great read. I mean, if you're looking for somebody's feelings for that, they find stability in the connection. They find stability in the relationship. They find stability in sort of where we're at, right? If I can get into this, if we can move forward, if we can get it done, that feels a lot like it's really going to work. A lot like it's really going to work as is. The Six of Cups, a beautiful connection, a great talk, a great emotional connection, great empathy. It feels like their connection, their feelings are there indeed. The Magician says, though, that you know, let's do it. Yeah, let's connect up. The Magician says, I know what I'm doing. I know that maybe the mistakes that I made or some of the hiccups that we had before, we can fix this, or we can sort of wrap this up and get it to where in a mode that does work, right? And the Wheel of Fortune, this is something that I like. I like this sort of, you know what I mean? And this works. It's going to be something that works, something that's going to be good. And the stability is going to be nice indeed. Hey, Christina, look at this. Come here. Don Ron. Anyway, thank you, HK, for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Don Ron Gemini is coming in the house. Don Ron went and saw Alanis Morissette, by the way. And now they're coming in and they said, let's see, dude, you told me to buy a lottery ticket the last week of August. I remembered that. And I bought a scratch-off ticket, and I won $500. That's not bad. That's not bad. Don Ron, I hope you enjoyed Alanis Morissette. I hope you did. Don Ron, he was in Alanis Morissette a week after we did. Yeah. Anyway, Don Ron comes in. He says, dude, you told me to buy a lottery ticket the last week of August. I remembered and bought a scratch-off ticket, and I won $500. Sweet. Don Ron, congratulations on the fat cash. See, that paid for the concert. That paid for your concert. I'm just saying. Now you saw Alanis Morissette for free. That's what I'm talking about. It's nice. That's nice indeed. It was awesome. Alanis Morissette was amazing. It was amazing indeed. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out tonight, and we will see you tomorrow.